Hey guys, how you doing? You've been asking for some follow-through workouts in real time. So here are some. This is pretty much a repeat of what we did yesterday in circuits, basically. So I'm going to take you through it. Let's have a look. Let's begin with just warming up gently, bringing your arms backwards. That's a gentle rotation. Listen to your own bodies. If you have any injuries or niggles, then please don't do anything that aggravates those. In terms of like the efforts that we go to, then muscle fatigue is fine. So if we're kind of driving on, going through 60 seconds of something, and I'm urging you on, come on, let's go, then essentially what I really want you to do is for your muscles to be tired with that kind of dull ache. Absolutely no problem. You get your rotating here, left to the right, no end range, nothing but the sit, no big twist in the lower back, just nice and gentle. That's it, excellent. Good. Let's raise our knees. There we go. Yeah, so what was I saying? That's right. Muscle fatigue is fine. Don't want any joint stress. So muscle fatigue just feels like the exercise is getting harder and harder. But if you feel any kind of thing tight or hot, feels like muscle stress, joint stress rather than muscle fatigue, then just kind of stop and back off. You can always do something else and just take a bit of a rest, but don't push yourself to injury. So workout is fine. Good stuff. So we're going to have a look at a few movements here. This one is called a walkout, and this is a classic. We're going to use this a little bit and get you to just walk out, hit this position, and walk back. There we go. Going to walk out, hit this position, and then walk back. Last one, walk out, turn to this position. You just don't want your spine sagging through. Nice, bit like a high plank really, so abs are on gently. Then walk back. Okay, let's carry on to warm up. Let's use a little bit of kind of boxing moves just to warm up as well. So we'll go jab, cross, step back. Jab, cross, step back. Nice bit of rotation going on. A little bit of arms and shoulders. Nice functional movement. Jab, cross. Good. And then what we're going to do is we're going to add some hooks. So jab, cross, hook, hook, step back. Jab, cross, hook, hook, step back. Jab, cross, hook, hook, step back. Show that in front. Jab, cross, hook, hook, step back. Jab, cross, hook, hook, step back. Jab, cross, hook, hook, step back. Okay, we're going to take that step further. So then we're going to go jab, cross, hook, hook, and then this back leg, skip back and push it through. So it looks like this to the side. Jab, cross, hook, hook, skip back, push that kick through. Jab, cross, hook, hook, skip back, push it through. And jab, cross, hook, hook, skip back, push it through. Let's change sides. Jab, cross, hook, hook, skip back, back leg comes through. Jab, cross, hook, hook, skip back, back leg pushes through. Last time, jab, cross, hook, hook, skip back, kick pushes through. Okay, starting to get a little bit warmer now. Let's have a look at these. So we can kick our heels back towards our hands, get the hamstrings moving, and then what we do is we start to get some lateral movement going on as well, a little bit of sideways movement. Start to get a little bit warmer. Here we go, so face on. Just going to head gently to the side and gently to this side. That's it, gently to this side and gently to this side. Just keep that warming up. Good, that's it, loosen up. That's it, groin, anything sideways. You'll see some other exercises like this. Be careful, no sudden movement. Don't create really big ranges of movement, especially whilst warming up. Okay, now let's take this one a step further. We're going to have a look back at that walkout, just to make it a bit more energetic. We're going to squat and a couple of kicks on the end, and then maybe it's time for a press up as well. So what we're going to do is we're going to put a press up into this. We're going to walk down. Let's have a press up. So if you can do a full body press up, then that's great. We'll go from here. You may well need to go to the knees. Anybody wants to take it further, Not yet, not in warm up, but later we can progress that into a hop. So, we're going to walk out, press up, and then walk back, okay? Go down to your knees if you need to progress. Down to here, and press up, and walk back. When you are walking out, don't need to keep those legs dead straight. They will bend a little bit at the knees. There you go. Well done. Good, keep going. So you should be starting to feel quite warm now. That's it. Good. Okay, so then we're going to add something to this as well. We've got the press up. Once we get back, we're going to put a squat and a couple of kicks. So up here, we're going to squat down, just kick over to the side, squat down, and kick over to the side. Walk out, press up, walk back, squat down, kick to the side, squat down, kick to the side. Let's do another 3 of these. And press up. Good. Push back. And squat down. Kick to the side. Squat down. Kick to the side. Out we go. Press up. Well done. Some people may be feeling even fatigued. Should definitely be feeling quite warm. That's it. And then the last one of these for now. Out to the side. Press up. Back. Squat. Kick to the side. Kick to the side. Well done. Hope that feels good. Next thing we're going to look at is going to be a glute exercise. So if you have a table or anything, we're going to include that. We'll look at the basic glute bridge. So we're going to lay down on the floor. Hopefully you can see my toes and heels. So the exercise is pretty simple because you can squeeze our buttocks. When we do squeeze the buttocks, keep the back relaxed, so careful not to pull through the back. Just a gentle squeezing the buttocks, push the hips through. Well done. Keep that going. Good. Excellent. And if you take a look at my toes, on my toes I've got my toes lifted off the floor, so I'm really pushing off the heel. Whenever we're trying to activate the glute, we're always interested in the whole foot and the heel. Yeah? So then we're then going to shift that so that we're going to elevate one leg, and rather than straighten it all out, just let it bend a little. If it's straight, it will really weigh here on the hip flexor. It's quite likely to arch your back. So we're going to keep a nice gentle tension in the core. Let that bend so that it doesn't weigh your pelvis down. Squeeze one side at a time. Really good activation here. Really good buttock activation. And keep this relaxed. So careful not to turn it into something that squeezes the lower back or arches the lower back. Then we're going to go to the other side. It's just a warm up. We'll be doing some of these to a much greater level of fatigue later. That's it. Well done. Really trying to tune into buttocks. You may well feel quite a bit of hamstring as well, but try to tune into this more than anything else. Just slightly elevate those toes. Good. I think I mentioned the ledge, the level. We can use this as well. It'll come in later, so still warming up in a moment. But what would be ideal, if you've got something stable, we're going to get a little extra height and we're going to kind of push through there a little bit later. Alright. Okay. How are we feeling? Good. So next thing we're going to do is we're going to warm some press ups up for real. So far we've just been doing the walkouts. This time we're going to go for a set of press ups. We're going to do them for something like 30 seconds. What I'm really keen on is the idea that everyone's at a slightly different level. So as you push these out, if you start to feel tired, just stop and come back in. You want to feel that the muscles around the chest kind of get to stretch, and the place where you're aiming the work is right across the middle chest and not up at the shoulders. So hands down, nice body line, don't let the hips sag down. If you need to regress, you're here. Just push through. Good, so we can go to about 30 seconds. Some of you will be able to go the whole 30 seconds. Some of you will need a rest. Muscle fatigue is fine, don't stress the joints. That's good. So we're going to go for about another 20 seconds. I'll let you know right now that I'm going to be urging you on, pushing you on. I'm going to be talking technically to try to help you to get it dead right. What this means is my seconds won't be perfect, neither will my reps. So I'm afraid I make no apology for some shoddy counting, but it won't really matter whether you do 13 reps or 15 or 25 seconds or 26 or 27. Okay, last one. Up we come. Good, excellent. So let's just finish off the warm up. I'm going to look at some reverse lunge. So from here, we're going to look at stepping back and pushing forwards. Stepping back and pushing forwards. You guys keep going. I'm going to talk a little bit about what the body should look like. So keep pushing, keep stepping back. When you are back here, keep moving, keep stepping back. Basically, you're looking for this kind of shape. What you don't want is you don't want the body leant forwards, and you don't want to be all over the ball of the foot. The reason for that is otherwise you're going to get real tight around here. Okay, let's change legs. That leg will be getting tired for you guys now. Step back, step back. Yeah, so body's quite upright as opposed to then too far forwards. Yeah, so keep the body quite upright. Body travels back so that we can really support ourselves, keep moving, really support ourselves through glutes and use the whole leg. That's it. Keep moving. A couple more reps for you guys. Here's your positions that you're coming to, and then pushing off this whole part of foot, especially heel. One more rep. And that's how you're going to share the workout. If you do end up too much over the ball of the foot and the knee, then it will start to get very, very tight. Especially once we get into lunge jumps, which are coming up soon. Okay, let's shake that out. The other thing that I'm going to get you to get, once we finish the warm up, got you a little bit breathless, I'm going to get you to grab a towel. I'm going to borrow something from my colleague Chris for some good pull exercises we're going to use today as well. But for now, I'm going to tire you out a little bit and put all those things that we've just looked at together, wrap it up with some abs, and then warm up done. Grab yourself some water, grab yourself some towel for the other exercise, and after that we'll start cracking on. So we looked at the lunge. What we're going to turn that into now is a lunge jump. This is why I really wanted to cover the position. So from here, we're now going to hop. When you are hopping, it's quite gentle at the bottom. Yeah? Most of the power for the jump is when you're already halfway up. Don't put power right at the bottom. That's how to hurt the grunt. And same again. That's it. Come with me. Same again. Is don't lean forwards over that knee. Don't end up with your weight all over the ball of the foot. Nice and through the middle. That's it. So 2 more. That's it. 1 more. Good. Okay. Let's go. Walkouts. And with the press up. Good. Come back. And walk out. And with the press up. And come back. Let's drop the squat in. Squat. Kick. Squat. Kick. Walk out. Press up. Come back. Drop the squat. Push in a kick. Drop the squat. Push in a kick. Still another 5. Walk out. Press up. Come back. Drop the squat. Put in the kick. Drop the squat. Put in the kick. Walk out. That's good. Come back. Drop the squat. Put in the kick. Drop the squat. Put in the kick. Let's make this the last one. Walk out. Cool. Drop the squat. Put in the kick. Drop the squat. Put in the kick. Well done. Okay, we're going to go have a look at some abs. So down to the floor. This time, what we're going to be doing is we're going to do some nice crunches, but I'm going to talk to you about them. What I want to avoid is aggravating hips, neck and back. So I'm going to gently support the skull and then raise the torso up. The tension comes from here. Torso is nice and raised. So you're not up here high, which would potentially get to the lower back in the end. The skull is supported, and then the movement is this upper torso movement, if you can see it. So you get really good contraction here. There you go. We're not really lifting the lower back higher. Yeah? Just roll in. Good contraction here. Come back. And in range of motion, keep moving for me. Just careful not to like try to pull in with the chin or pull in with the head. Just keep that relaxed. You don't want to aggravate the neck in the middle of it. That's it. A few more. Good. So crunches, you want to feel lots of tension here in the abs. You don't want to feel pressure at the neck, pressure at the lower back. There we go. Okay, and this time stay up for me. Slow down, but don't go so far that you can rest. Come slow up again. Slow down, but not so far that you can rest. Up again. Down, but not so far that you can rest. And up again. And then down. And rest. Okay. Alright. If you want to grab some water or anything, go ahead. Also, if you've got a towel or something, that would definitely be a good move. What we're going to have a look at in here is an exercise where we use the towel to create tension. Remember, you can just pause this video and go and get one. So don't worry, I know I've ambushed you a little bit with it, but just hit pause, go and get one if you want, grab a drink of water, and then we'll crack on. Not too long though, try to keep it reasonably real time. Towel, we're going to grab a hold of that, and we're going to use it for pulls, basically. The way that that's going to look is we're going to pull back through the body. There you go. Back through the body. Well done. Back through the body. So, a bit like the press up, what we want to know is that the work is coming right through the mid-level here. We don't want the work up here in the shoulders. And what we're really looking to do is to create tension back here in the shoulder blades, especially those of you guys spending a lot of time at desks at the moment. We just want to activate these. So, in a way, you can think of it as a bit of a stretch for the chest. Get the middle, upper back muscles active. Yeah, careful not to come up here. You don't want to be high in the shoulders. You really want to emphasise lower back. You can pull out a little bit on the towel, but not too much, because you don't want to create more and more tension around the shoulders. They're going to work quite a bit today. It's really more about tuning into those muscles between the shoulder blades, right in the middle of the torso. Squeeze those back. Get the shoulder blades to squeeze back. Open the chest. When you do squeeze them back, you're going to relax the chest. So shoulder blades squeeze back. There you go. Another couple of these. Excellent. Good. Well done. Alright. Okay, so that's one of our back exercises. The other one that we're going to use is going to be up here, and then we're going to be coming down and trying to sort of squeeze a downward movement. So again, slightly pulling out, squeezing a downward movement. Yeah? Good. Okay, well done. Good. Alright, so now we've got all those movements are nice and warm. We're going to stick them together. We're going to do a couple of routines with kind of 5 or 10 minutes at a time with all of those going in. Okay, so anyone who feels ready, let's start off. We're going to walk out, squat, kick to the side, kick to the side. We're going to go about 10 of those. Once we're finished with that, we're going to hit the squat jumps. And after the squat jumps, we're going to go into some dedicated push. And then we're going to have a look at something more to get your heart rate going. A bit of a surprise on that, just to ease off shoulders. And then we're going to come back with some pulls, okay? So, let's go for our walkout. So walk out with a push up, come back. That's it. Squat down, give us a kick. Squat down, give us a kick. Another 9. Walk out, a bit of a press up, walk back. That's it, good. So after warm up, you'll definitely be starting to feel it now. So starting to feel warm, starting to feel worked. Put that kick over, starting to feel good. And keep going. Press, good. Come back, drop the squat, put the kick. Drop the squat, put the kick. Good. So another 5 of these. Good. Come back. Drop the squat, put the kick. Drop the squat, push the kick through. Another 4. Well done. Drop the squat, put the kick. Drop the squat, put the kick. And come over. Good. So another 3. Drop the squat, put the kick. Drop the squat, put the kick. Another 2, keep coming. Again, remember what I said about muscle fatigue. If those press ups are getting tough, anything's getting hard, then work hard for fatigue. Any joint stress, this is the last one. Anything hot and tight, just come back when you're ready. Okay, after this we've got lunge jumps. Shake yourself out. So, ready, 10 on each side. Let's go. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6. Keep it coming. Remember where your weight's meant to be. Drop through the middle. Keep it off your front of your knees. That's it. Let your whole quads work. Last one. Okay. 30 seconds press up. If you need a rest, go ahead. And let's go. Knees or full press up. Work to fatigue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Going to be 30 seconds. That's it. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Okay, good work. Okay, something to get your heart rate back up. Shake your legs out. We're going to be running low and fast. And slow it down and speed it up. Good. So then these low bits are going to start to get really quick. And then we're going to start to go high. Not too high. Don't aggravate your back. That's it. Back down low. Fast, fast and low. Start to get really fast. And then back high. Well done everyone. We go for about another 5 of these. Start to make that really fast. Go, 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 go. Keep it going. Keep it going, keep it going, keep it going, keep it going. And up. Good. Alright, number 4. Good. 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 Fast, 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 fast. And high. Well done. Knees not too high. Take them too high too aggressively. Could aggravate your back. That's it. Low and fast. Low and fast. Really feeling this from having done it just yesterday for the class. There we go. Low and fast. Low and fast. You guys should be feeling it too. Around that now. Just starting to get tired. Good. Up you come. Up you come. And relax. Shake your legs out. And you go to that glute exercise. Onto the floor. Okay. Down you go. And then push through glutes. Come back. Push through glutes. Come back. Now let's make it one leg. Try and focus on that buttock. Squeeze. Come back. Squeeze. Come back. We're going to be doing about 15 of these. So all in here. Try not to allow tension here. About another 10 to go. That's it. Good. As I say, I'm going to talk you through some of these things about technique as we go. So I'm afraid, don't worry too much. I'll let you know when to stop. Don't worry if I say 15 and it turns out to be 16. Don't worry if I say 30 seconds. It turns out to be a little bit less or a little bit more. I'm going to use some of my attention on things like activate here and don't arch here. Things that mean that you do it well. Now that's it, change legs. Doing really well. Good. You definitely get nice and tired. I just want to make sure that you stay safe while you do it as well. And that you got some proper instructional cues about what it's meant to feel like too. That's it, well done. Good. That's it. A lot of these follow through workouts are fine, but I see a lot of exercises I know that people can make mistakes with over their knees and groins and backs. Got about another 3 of these, so I'm going to be dropping in some tips along the way. As I say, last one. As I say, don't panic if that means that I'm 1 rep out, 5 or 2 seconds out. Okay, let's get up. We're going to go laterally now, so if you have a look at side exercise, what it's going to be, we're going to take a step to the side and we're going to push the hips back and then come up. Yeah? Show you that this way, step to the side, hips drive back. This body's got that neutral position, a lot like a kind of deadlift or bent over row position basically. So it's not forwards, when you get there, the hips go back. In terms of length of stride, don't overdo the stride. If you step too far, you'll aggravate your groin basically, and we don't want to do that. So we're going to go 10 either side, push out, good. That's it, and push out, well done, and push out, well done, push out, well done, good. And as I said, what we're looking to be careful of is don't step too far. You will get stretch on this side. Step too far, then you might aggravate your groin. There's no need really. That's it, cool. 2 more, well done. This is going to be the last. Excellent. Then we're going to go to the other side. I'm going to do it side on so you can see the body shape there. See the hip pushing back. Good, that's it. Same thing, really in a way, what I'm talking about, the lunge jumps, where you want to get back and really put some weight on that pelvis, save the knee a bit, you get the whole leg work for you, let the heel and the whole foot put strength through the floor to get you back up. Same thing about keeping your weight distribution in the middle. Make sure you don't overdo the knee. That's good. Just do 1 more. Cool. Alright. Then we're going to grab the towel. Okay. And if you haven't grabbed this yet, grab a water, hit pause, go get yourself a towel, come back, don't give it too long. I'm in real time going to be just sort of cracking on. You may use this video more than once, so you know it's coming next time. But okay, so this is going to be the back. I showed it to you like this before, didn't I? Some of you will be really familiar with this, in this position. If you can do this position, that's great. The whole thing about this position is not to let your pelvis bend under and create a round in your back. The pelvis is rolled up behind you to keep this neutral shape, so rolled upwards. That will create tension on the hamstrings. It works like a bit of a strap, and it will mean that you don't have loads of tension riding through your lower back. This hamstring tension and this position in the pelvis will mean that your position is taken care of without loading the lower back. And then you can pull through here. Yeah, don't let your chest roll. Again, looking not to have a round back. The workout is going to be to pull through. So, I'm going to do it from this position. We're going to go for 14. If you're not familiar with this position, then you can be up here. Let's have another 10. Try and get tension between the middle of the shoulder blades. That's it. Careful not to find yourself squeezing the shoulders themselves. Really easy in this. We just want the shoulders themselves quite relaxed. It's the shoulder blades, that nice thick area of back muscle between the shoulder blades and all around them. We want to feel it working nicely. Well done. We go for another 2 of those. Good. If you do have an external load like a dumbbell, then you can use that there. So you could have dumbbells and you could have a row. Okay, shake your legs off. Then we're going to go 1 more time. I'm going to give you progressions on this as well. So we're going to go to the walkout with squat. This time, if you're in a group of people who can push really hard, we're going to go 60 seconds on those press ups this time. You're really going to know about it. And then if you've got it, you can put a pop in, so you can jump off the floor. Show you what I mean. If you're already advanced, you can throw those in. Yeah? Okay, so let's have a look. We're going to walk out, squat, kick, kick. We're going to drop the press up. We're going to go for about 60 seconds on this. And if you've got it, you can put a press in. And remember, around about now, if the shoulders and that are starting to get tired, don't stress them out, don't injure them. Sit out for a minute, come back, and let's go. So then for about 60 seconds, let's have a pop, and back to here. Then let's drop this into a squat, and kick over. Drop it into a squat, and kick over. Good, and there's that. Put the pop if you've got it. Come back, drop into a squat, kick over, drop into a squat, kick over. Okay, let's go. So, a repeat of what we've done, more or less. Pull the exercises out as we go. Squat, kick over, and there we go. Doing well. By now, this should be starting to get quite demanding. Feel like fairly good work. Good. Well done. About halfway through. Going to do about another 30 seconds. Good. Drop it down. Kick them over. Drop the squat. Kick it over. And straight through. Good, well done. Keep moving. Starting to really feel nice now. Really starting to feel like there's work going on. Everything else really leading up to this nice middle workout moment. Just drop the squat, pop it over, drop the squat, push that kick over. I can definitely feel my legs. Haven't done this yesterday. That's it, keep going. About another 10 seconds of this. And come over, drop that down. There's the pop if you want it. Come back, drop the squat, put in the kick. Drop the squat, put in the kick. Tired legs, struggling for balance there. There we go, drop the squat, push it over, drop the squat, push it over. Last one, good. Put the pop in if you've got it. Here you go. Last one to there, and have that there, to there, and have that there. Okay, we're going straight on into lunge jumps. 10 either side, body's going to know about this. Let's go. Things I've said before, weight distributions in the middle. Okay, don't end up all over that knee, don't end up all over the ball of the foot. Oh yeah, keep that going. It does feel good. Feels a bit challenging, having done it yesterday, but we love it. One more either side. Let's go. Well done. Okay, have a look at some abs, okay? So from here, let's have a look. We'll look at the thing that I introduced you to. This time we're really going to work it. So, let's get you up. Again, don't pull, don't stress the neck, don't stress the back. Raise the torso, bring it back, but don't relax the floor. Tension to stay here should be here, not on the neck. Squeeze like clenching the fist. Feel, look at that upper rib cage. Curl in, close the distance. Bring it back, but don't release it to the floor. So you've got really good control. Back shouldn't be up here. Abs tight, means good shape. That's it. Come back in. There you are. It's only really this position that you actually feel the flat of the back on the floor. But you shouldn't be pulling so hard your gut neck or lower back. Let's go back. In this position, you often hear instructors talk about feeling your back on the floor, but the truth is, in a neutral spine, there's a little gap actually. Don't want a big arch, your abs should be pressing it down. Let's go back in. That's where your back's flat on the floor, right there. There you go. And this is also the danger, people tugging with the neck. Just keep it relaxed. Give me loads of work here. Come back. So far we still haven't actually relaxed onto the floor. Yeah, so that means you should have a bit of fatigue going on. And now I'm going to roll the ribcage up and over. Bring it back. Slow control. I remember back in my drama school background, dance classes, floor work, all this slow control movement. Really good hard work. Proper core work. Holding positions properly. Nice and slow control. That's it. So we still haven't let the torso back. Going back to what I said earlier, keep moving. If you do need to, if your core is getting tired and your back, everybody keep moving, but if your back is starting to arch up, then you do rest and you come back in when you feel you can. Don't keep moving if it's aggravating your back, if you can't hold the position. That's it. We're going to go 2 more either side. That's it. And all the way through that, the idea is that you guys keep moving while I'm talking about getting it right without hurting yourself. That's it. Then we're going to go to the side. We're going to reach, activate the abs, come back. Reach, activate the abs, come back. Support the skull here as well with the opposite hand. Just stay on the same side and just let that hand support the skull. Get the abs on. Very good. Yeah, remember you'll be able to watch this video back, so you'll just be able to pick up little bits where I'm kind of talking through technique and that. You'll kind of know what's coming. It's a good workout idea for you. You don't have to completely follow me. You can follow in real time. I recognise I'm doing a lot of instructing of technique as well as pulling you through the reps, but I think you'll find it's useful stuff. I always feel it's a little bit missing in some of these work-throughs, so that people sometimes might hurt themselves. So leaning over the side, that's it, and then going to relax onto the floor, still on the abs. You're gonna lift these up. That's it, we don't want them too far out there, that's gonna stress the back. In here, and you're just gonna reach over that side, over that side, and over that side. Again, what you can do is support the skull as you go. Okay, you can change sides. That's it. No need to get neck ache doing these things. Good. Now abs you should feel are working away throughout all of this. Okay, and then we're going to turn it over in a minute. And we're going to go onto side planks. I'm not going to leave those abs alone. Just going to go one more right side. Well done. Again. Good stuff. Alright. Don't worry if you feel your heart rate sinking. We're going to come back and hit that real hard in a moment. Back to here. Side on. Elbow down. Knees in line. And then we use the abs themselves just to kind of lift up. And then from here we're just going to let the hips dip. Try to squeeze this bit to lift up. Yeah? Rest easy on the shoulder. That's it. Dip down. Squeeze this bit to lift up. Down you go. Rest easy on the shoulder. That's it. Good. So careful not to drive in through the upper body. Try to create just a kind of natural, almost down force through that elbow and relaxed shoulder. And the actual work, the tension. Keep it out of the shoulder, work it here, obliques, side of the waist. Okay, so 2 more this side. Well done, guys. And then we're going to go to the other side. Good. Okay, and let's go. Down there. Down there. And there we are. Well done. Good lift. Keeping this relaxed. A great tendency to create unnecessary tension up here in that shoulder. This is where you want to try to concentrate, try to feel it. As the hips go down, these obliques lengthen. You squeeze them short to bring the hips back up. Yeah, so same as well. Try not to overdo the glutes in this. Just know what you're trying to hit. Concentrate on it. Give it a good squeeze. Well done. That's it. In a minute, we're going to get that heart rate back up, and we're going to hit a phase where we're really going to see those press-ups and pulls as well. And well done. Okay, let's cut up. Okay, so we're going to go around. This is going to be the hard one. We're going to go around a couple of times. We're really going to push it now. Excuse me if I look a bit more wobbly in some of it. These legs had to do this yesterday, more than once. So we're going to start. We're going to go low and fast. Okay, low and fast. We're going to start to really pick up pace. Hear that tapping? That's it. Get that tap, and then high. Good. That's it. Get that tapping, and then high. Good. Another 8 of these. It's going to get really tough, surprisingly tough. And then high. Good. Another 7. Fast, fast, fast. And then high. Well done. Another 6. Good, good. Up, up. The halfway mark. Good. Well done. Just 5 to go. Up, up, up. Looking for 4. Fast, 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 fast. Up high. Knees high. Well done. Should be starting to get quite hard to do now. That's it. Number 3. Work for it. Tap, 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 tap. Number 2. Good. Tap, 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 tap. Up. High. 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 Press up straight in. We're going 60 seconds. So it's probably going to be about 30 reps. Some of you will be able to go all the way. Some of you won't. Some of you will need knees. Don't injure your shoulders. Listen to your body. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. We're going to 60 seconds. 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Well done, guys. Keep going. Remember, you can take a break. Don't injure your shoulders. Muscle fatigue is fine, but we cannot have hot, sharp, stressed feelings in the muscles. but fatigue is okay. So is taking a break, so is regressing it. 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, and rest. Back up. Go straight into lunge jumps. No messing about. 10 either side. Well done. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. Okay. Into the pulls. That's it. Shoulders have worked quite hard now. So remember, no tension in the shoulders. You're aiming at the back. Here we are. You can do it like this. Starting for 15. Good. Squeeze the back muscles. Don't over squeeze shoulders. Squeeze the back muscles. Not the lower back, the middle back. I'm going to do it from here. If you want, if you're really competent with this position, and you do have kettlebell or dumbbell, you can move this on into an externally loaded pull. Good work, guys. Another 5 of these. Okay. 3 and 2 and 1. Okay. Now we're going to take our walkout with the press up. We're going to put the jumps in and the kicks. Let's go. Out you go. If you've got the pop, let's have it. Back you come. Drop down, kick over. Drop down, kick over. Out you go. We're going to go for another 9 of these. And drop down, kick over. Drop down, kick over. Well done. If you've got the pop, let's have it. Number 3. Good. Come back. And drop down, kick over. Drop down, kick over. Number 4. That's it. If you've got the pop, we'll have it. Well done. Walk back. Drop down. Kick over. Drop down. Kick over. Doing so well. Number 6, unfortunately. Or fortunately. Keep going. That's it. Drop. Boom. Kick over. Well done. Boom. Kick over. And number 5. This is where it really starts to feel good. If you like to feel like you're really working. That's it. Anybody should be feeling this now. If you've really been going for it, well done. Good. Drop down. Push it over. Good work. Drop down. Push it over. Let's have 3 more. There we go. Good. Pop down. And over. And over. Good. Last 2. Not gonna lie, this is definitely hard on my tired legs. Off we go. Over. Off we go. Over. Last one. And then we're back on. You're fast and slow. Small feet. Knees up. Just to release the shoulders for a little bit before we press up. Okay, you ready? Fast and slow. Fast, 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 fast. And then high, 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 high. Fast, 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 fast. High, 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 high. Okay, just 2 more. All I'm really doing is giving your shoulders a small break before they get 60 seconds of press-ups. Catch a bit of a rest. Grab some water. No more than 5 or 10 seconds. We're going to chase that press-ups because they're already fatigued. We did our last set of 60, had some press-ups and the other pushes. So they're coming into these tired now. If you've had your water, caught your breath, let's go. So 60 seconds. Remember what I said, step out, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, step out if you're fatigued. Get there, get tired, work hard, don't injure your shoulders. That's it, good, keep going. So 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. That's it. Nothing easy about this. 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, and last 10 seconds, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. Well done. Nothing easy about that towel time. Wow. So, should be feeling that. I'll be feeling it a little bit more, having done it just yesterday, but I think everyone should be being quite tired now. You may not have got the whole 60 seconds, you may need a little break, come back in, maybe you went from full press-ups to regress. If you're doing the most that you can in those 60 seconds, then you'll feel just like I do right now, that you know you've worked. It's key not to bust anything, no matter what you're watching, someone's leading you through, don't bust anything, take a gap, come back, work hard, don't lose. Okay, so we're going to have a look again at abs before we go to the back. Abs wise, we're going to start back here. Let's use the same exercises so that it's easiest to follow. And then we're going to draw up, support the skull, and then clench, that's it, and then bring it back. Good, and then I'm going to draw up, clench, good, and then bring it back. Remember, you're not actually resting on the floor, and when you do get there, this is where you should feel it. It shouldn't be arched, it should be here. It should take real concentration and commitment to keep tension in the soft tissue. If the tension's in the soft tissue, you won't be feeling the aggravating tension on the actual shape of the spine. It will just be those active core muscles. If you do pick up tension there, then you need to just take a break and sit out, come back, and not aggravate with the back. Let's go to the side. Let's go 10 either side. That's it. Squeezing through the middle and also through the side. Good. Another 6. Doing really well. Another 5. Keep going. And another 4. Well done. Another 3. Good. And 2. That's it. Remember, you're not releasing the weight of your torso. Your core is holding it all the time. So it should be very hard by now. Good. Got another 8 left. Second round of abs as well. Good stuff. Got another 6 to go. That's it. If you pick up tension in the wrong places, you need to rest a bit. Give those muscles a chance to come back. Don't aggravate your back. Don't aggravate your neck. Good. Let's just have one more. And then we're going to go over onto the front and look at some plank variation here. And we're going to have a look at some pulls, and then we're going to start kind of cooling down and stretching. Well done, everyone. Good workout. So it's going to be some elbows down plank, dead straight forward. Hold this if you can. Again, don't let your hips sink. Squeeze your abs. Shoulders should be relaxed. We're also going to put in a little reach to either side on those tired core muscles. That's it. Squeeze the abs before you transition your weight away so that they have to stabilise for you. Good. That's it. And about 5 either side. My abs are telling me that they don't want to do this 2 days in a row. Exactly the same exercise, full intensity. And anyone doing this, even if you didn't work out yesterday, you should feel this. Having done that ab routine just before, last one either side, and relax. Oh, that's it. How are you feeling? I know that I'm working hard. So if you've done that abs exercise before the plank just right, if you didn't let your torso back, and if you didn't let your sort of structure hold you with your soft tissue, your core was active throughout, then you've had a very, very long time asking those core muscles to fire, and they should be really tired. We're going to have a look at the back, and then we're going to cool down and stretch. Well done, everyone. Grab water if you need it. Okay. Does feel good. Nothing quite like exertion. Makes you feel amazing. Okay, so we're going to go again to this same pull. We haven't used this, have we? I've spoken about it. Let's use it now. Let's go to the same pull first, and then we'll get to that. So you might be upright, you could be bent over position. We'll have about 15 of these. Again, it's not about the shoulders, it's about just creating muscle activity, middle back, right through the midline of the chest, with the back there, between those shoulder blades. That's it. If you create too much tension in the shoulders, it's unnecessary tension, you're just making it up. There's no need. Make the tension back there, between the shoulder blades, middle back. Relax the actual front of the shoulders. That's it. Couple more. Well done. Okay, relax. Last back exercise, we'll just introduce this, since we haven't actually used it. These will be tired, done a lot of press-ups. So we're going to press them up above. And then what you can do is just kind of pull shoulder blades down the side of your rib cage. Try to relax your neck and shoulder muscles when you go up. Just try to tune into what you feel under the shoulder blades. Good. It's like bending the knees will enable you to put the pelvis in neutral as well, which is quite nice. You'd find actually with straight legs, you might be kind of a little bit arched. Just bend those knees a bit. That's it. Pull out gently, and then pull down the side of the rib cage down. Middle upper back at the side of the rib cage down. Just have 3 more. Last 2. Even if you are relaxing the shoulders, they should really be feeling that as they go up. And relax, well done. Okay, we're going to cool and stretch. So cool wise, we're going to move gently laterally. Well done everyone. Good workout. There we go. Excuse me for my counting. I know I say 30 seconds and then do something like it. As I said, I'm quite keen. If you are going to follow an instructor, I just think we may as well tell you how to make sure you don't hurt yourself. I don't think it really matters. An extra couple of seconds, an extra rep. I know that some people really do want to know. But once you've watched this workout once, you know you can follow it a second time. You can just pick out, count your own reps, but at least you'll know what to do to make sure that you don't hurt yourself. Okay, shoulders, let's just grab behind, draw them back. That's it. Again, don't put tension in the shoulders, but rather squeeze there. That's it. Good. A really nice way to take that further is, see my hands here, you just open your thumbs up and bend them, open and go back. Don't stress shoulders. If you feel any pain or discomfort, then don't. You can take both, pulling the shoulder blades down and back together behind, and taking thumbs backwards as well. You get a nice stretch across the chest. It gets especially nice if you concentrate one side at a time. You'll find you can get an even nicer stretch in there. That's it. This moving stretching is good, called dynamic stretching. The muscles we're using at the back to create the motion that draws the front into its stretch. Because the nervous system is squeezing those muscles, you get a better relaxation at the front. So rather than sitting in one position, which is fine, a little bit of actual active opposite muscle is really nice. We do the other side as well. That's it. Careful not to switch this on. We're working from behind the body to get the arm moving in a way that stretches this tissue. So don't accidentally tense it. That would be the opposite of allowing it to stretch. There we go. Well done. Now quads wise, what we'll do is let's use the floor for the quad. We're going to kneel in, lean in, push the hips through there. Careful not to squeeze the back. Just push the hips in and get a bit of a stretch down there. Some of you, that will be enough. Others, you may want to get the kind of sprinter's variation in. You can draw that up. And again, careful not to activate the quad. Rather, use the pelvis to go forwards. Keep the quad switched off. Keep it relaxed. Drive the pelvis in. That's it. And then again, don't push against this hand with the foot. You want those quads off. Whatever you're trying to stretch must be off and not on. That's it. Keep in there, stay in there. You see a lot of these quad stretches that where people balance. I'm very much against that. You develop some studio classes really where not everyone has a wall. But if you are trying to balance you can go to the other side. If you are trying to balance, your body's kind of constantly trying to find its balance, so this can't all relax. The moment that you've got something that stabilises you, could be this, or could just be this position with something to hold, then your muscles can actually switch off and relax in the position. Gently squeeze the buttocks if you want, but don't think about tension. Probably better to think about getting that pelvis forwards than it is to think about squeezing buttocks. In the stretches, you're looking for relaxation. Don't want muscle tension, really. A little bit of activity from opposite muscles is fine. That's it. Roll the pelvis, get a nice stretch in that quad. Good. And a lot of you will just have your heel and your foot down on the floor and just be pushing in this way. If you are pushing in this way, use the buttock. Don't go that way to the back. Yeah. Okay, good stuff. Have a bit of a groin stretch. Again, similar thing, so we're going to open the groin, don't stress it. Moderate is fine, we've just been working it, so you should be tired. Don't hit this position, all your muscles will be on to try and hold you. Instead, support your hands here, and then that way, if you've got support, you can just relax this into the stretch. Yeah, so you don't want all tension created by being here, because then you'll just be trying to shorten the muscle that we're actually trying to lengthen. There you go, so push through. I hope you enjoyed it. You can always come back to this any time. Use it again, basically. I just sort of decided that you guys might like something on Easter Sunday to follow. There's been a couple of requests for follow-through workouts, and we've got one with Chris. I thought I would add one. I love Chris's. Chris's is brilliant, especially the walking back. You'll see what I mean when you try to follow it. Studio classes are here every Saturday at 10 AM if you want. Probably will add more to the week. Those are live. And I guess this kind of live walkthrough is more studio class style. It's not sort of polished YouTube walkthrough, rehearse it, script it. It's a bit like a kind of class where there's a bit of interaction, a bit of dialogue sort of thing. Less prescribed script and more interactive live. Yeah, you can come to the studio classes if you want. Let's go for a hamstring stretch. You're going to come up. Again, hamstrings will benefit from something solid. What you're going to do is you're going to put your foot forwards, push your pelvis back, get that nice stretch through here. Holding on to something's crucial. Again, you don't want balance because you won't be able to relax that muscle properly. Even the lightest touch on something to stabilise you will give you a good relaxation in the muscle you're trying to stretch. Just again, also watch that pelvis. You want it kind of lifted and pushed back to get a good stretch on the hamstring. Good. Careful not to round your back. Straight back, drive back. Yeah. So there you go. You've got classes you can come to. The online PT is very good. I've said that to a few people. Surprised even me just how easy it is to see what you're doing. How easy it is to, well, you can see from this to really kind of show a position, demonstrate it, talk about what should or shouldn't be working. And of course there's the whole coaching bit. Some company, some dialogue, someone to organise your thoughts, direct your week. So this online stuff works quite well. Hope you all have a nice sunny day. We're almost finished with this stretch. We will stretch glutes and then I think we'll be done. That's it. Yeah, whatever you're doing, stay safe, have a good time. Can't wait to see you all again. Okay, so glute stretch, we're just going to take this foot over here, lean in, nice and upright, and then that should stretch your glutes enough. If you can't feel it, I'm not sure that I would worry. If you instantly feel it, it means that you're quite tight. So then you're going to benefit from it. And if you don't instantly feel it, you can look for it a little bit. So you're looking for a nice erect spine, and then you kind of like lean slightly over here, and then push your bum backwards so that what you're doing is you're stretching around the buttock itself. But if you don't feel it too much, I wouldn't overly worry. There you go. I'll show you a variation of this. You may find that you can feel easier. What we want to avoid with these stretches is too much spine rotation. A bit like how when you push the hamstring stretch out, where the pelvis is has a big effect. It's the same thing seated here. So you want to almost push your pelvis back and then you're looking to stretch the buttock down the other side. Pull that in, upright, and that's it. I mean, you are stretching. And if you're in this position, it's in a stretch position, and that's pretty much the end of the story. So don't stress if you can't kind of get a really good stretch feeling. what I tend to find is that, like most things in the body, people pick up and develop their ability to kind of get a sense of feedback. So sometimes they're in a position that's perfectly good, they don't feel it so well the first time, and then they learn to kind of sort of seek it out, find it, and sort of press into it and sort of push into it. But it almost takes a couple of times. So I wouldn't worry if you first go through the position you don't find it. Play with it, don't bend your back, don't put your back in awkward positions, but if you can get here, you might find that the first couple of times you don't feel it, then you do. It can as much be because you've got lots of tension, like you're creating tension in the muscle you're trying to stretch, and so you're not really letting it stretch. Just relax. Exhalation is excellent for stretching, so everything switches off, your body lets you stretch it. Okay, so I'll give you one variation on that really stretch as well. Is that seated one, you might think, why are you going on about that? Like, why do you keep talking about may not feel it? Strangely enough, a lot of people don't. A lot of people don't feel that one. And after doing it a couple of times, they do. This one people tend to feel much easier, much sooner. It's classic studio class stretch, this one. That's it, so. And then you can relax, use your hands here, and actually it's this side you're stretching. So hold on to that for a little while. I'm going to change to the other side. And then what you do is using this part to push the ankle closer to get that. See this ankle and knee slightly more in line. They don't have to be dead in line, and that's going to stretch the buttock here. That's where you should be feeling it. And like the quad stretch, don't push into it. Like don't create tension driving back. Keep that relaxed. Turn it off, and then if you need to change the position, do it from the other side and keep the side you're stretching inactive. Okay. Well, I enjoyed myself. I hope you guys did. Come join us for a class. See you soon.